Hello, America. Welcome to Hanging with Big Daddy. I'm your host, Samuel McCauley. I'm joined today by fellow student Bryan Baumgartner. Bryan, it's good to have you here today.
Thanks for having me on the show, Sam.
No problem. Bryan, I know you attend Edinboro University, but what exactly are you attending this financial educational institution for?
My major is print journalism, but the main major is journalism with communications and a minor in political science.
All right. What got you into wanting to do journalism? Did you have some kind of like knack for writing as a kid, or just something you like to write about in particular that you want to continue doing?
Well, I always kind of liked English class growing up, so when I got into high school, I joined the school newspaper staff and then was on the staff for 3 years there and really enjoyed it, and then decided that that would be something I was interested in pursuing further in college.
What exactly do you like? Do you write in the college school paper?
Yes, I'm currently the sports editor for The Spectator, which is the newspaper here on campus. And before that, I just wrote and contributed articles to that same paper. But it's nice to finally have an editorial position.
That's a nice thing to have. It'll look good on a resume. Like, what exactly do you say you write about sports?
Yeah.
Like, what got you interested in sports? Did you play any sort of sports in high school?
I've played sports pretty much my whole life. Athletics has been a big part of my background. And I started off playing basketball and then started running cross country when I was in middle school and really liked that. And so I did that through high school and then ended up coming to Edinboro, and I'm still running cross country for the school now.
Do you do track as well, or just cross country?
Yeah, cross country and track.
Have you won any championships, either high school or college or anything? Of note?
Well, right now what's pretty notable is our men's cross country team is ranked 7th in the nation, and so we're looking to get back and win the PSAC conference championship and then the Atlantic Regional Championship, and hope to finish near the top 5 in the nation this year.
That'd be pretty impressive. Is that something I'd be seeing on ESPN?
No, yeah, you don't see too much running on ESPN, but it's something that's definitely worth recognizing.
I definitely say so. That's something you probably would get a pretty big trophy for that too, I'd think.
Nah, trophies aren't as big for something like football or basketball, but it's more a self-recognition.
That's all that matters, what you think about it. So you're doing sports journalism now in college. Do you have what are your long-term goals? Like, once you graduate, what would you like to see yourself doing?
Oh, I'd like to have a job in this market. So, but I don't really know where I'd like to end up yet. But anywhere where it's sports related and I can fit in well with my skill set and my interests, I think that I would be a great person for any job like that.
Yeah, I hope you'd be successful. I know you're doing print. Do you have any desire to maybe work on a TV station if you could get a job doing that, or radio?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind it at all. I've taken mostly print classes so far, but I'm just starting to dabble in broadcast journalism a little bit, and I'm finding that I really like that aspect of it, and so I think I might try and pursue that a little bit further now.
That'd probably be a good thing to have to make a more well-rounded candidate for the job.
In journalism nowadays, you have to be well-rounded. You can't just come in and say, I know how to write an article or I know how to do an interview. You have to be able to show that you can go out, shoot footage of it, write a story, and upload it online even. If you have all those skill sets, it makes yourself a lot more marketable for a career in journalism.
Yes, that's very true. So you've been doing all this work. Have you had anything published before? Again, like if I were to go online and type your name, would I see some articles you've perhaps written before that weren't for the school paper?
The main things that I've written that weren't for the school was I did a volunteer internship out in Fargo, North Dakota for USA Wrestling, and it was the Junior National High School Wrestling Championships out there this summer. And so I went out there and I worked with their press team, and we covered the whole event and did a lot of PR work and interviews to put on their website. And then they finally cut me loose and let me research and write some feature stories on certain wrestlers in the tournament. And so that was pretty cool that I got to write the articles, I could get direct feedback from professionals, and then they would upload it to their website, so I had it published under my name.
How long were you out there for doing that?
Oh, just a week.
Just a week? It sounds like you did a lot in a week, though.
It was a pretty busy week. We spent, the Fargo Dome is what it's called, where the tournament was held, and we'd spend 12 to 13 hours a day in the dome working.
Wow, I'm sure it'd be a good experience. I'm sure you made a lot of good connections, I'm sure, too,
yes,
out there.
It was a really good experience.
Wow. But I was walking around campus. I saw a picture of you in the student center. How did you, did you saw something about food on there or something?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
The past few years, I've kind of gotten into some different kinds of eating contests because I found that I could eat more than the normal person, and then just kind of ran with it. And my friend and I did one competition my freshman year and kind of just kept doing it since.
What kind of contests have you been in?
Well, the first one we did was a tater tot eating contest where we had to eat 3 pounds of tater tots as fast as we could. And so that one was pretty crazy. I ended up winning that one, and I ate the 3 pounds of tater tots in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Did you say you did some with chicken wings too?
Yeah, that's the one they have the posters up for.
All right.
Is at the Wow Wing Eatery, they had a contest to see who could be the first member of their wall of flame, they called it. And for that, you had to eat 25 of their atomic wings in 20 minutes. And so whoever did it first at this contest would be the inaugural member of the wall of flame. And so I was able to get all those wings down before anyone else could.
You were the first person to do that?
Yeah.
I'm sure that picture will be up there for hundreds of years too for other people to appreciate.
I hope not.
Did the food? I hope the food actually tasted good. You had to eat
You know, Sam, the thing is, when you're eating that fast, you don't really taste a whole lot, and it's not very enjoyable after the first few bites.
You think all that appetite you get is from all the running you do? Maybe, run a couple miles and get hungry and eat 25 wings and 2 pounds of tater tots for dinner?
Yeah, I'd say it has something to do with it. I think it has more to do with keeping the gut off my stomach, but it definitely has a lot to do with my appetite because of all the calories I'm burning.
I believe it. I think that's everything for tonight, though, but it's nice to have you out here, Bryan. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Big Daddy.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.